Hey everyone, welcome back to Geek Strong. In today's video, it's all about...
Is Snake Mountain ready to take on He-Man? Anytime!
Snake Mountain, Battle Armor, He-Man, and Skeletor each sold separately. You put the mountain together. Batteries not included.
Is your serpent ready to strike? Yes! Come, He-Man. Come to Snake Mountain. If you dare.
Snake Mountain with Echo Microphone, new from the Masters of the Universe collection. Action figures each sold separately. From Mattel.
Let's do this!
I'll get you, He-Man.
Oops. Here we have the 2023 Mattel's Origins Masters of the Universe Snake Mountain Evil Stronghold of Skeletor playset. Mattel does such an amazing job with the packaging on these playsets and the packaging of the figures. I think that's one thing we all can agree on. Just the box art is a masterpiece to be displayed in anybody's collection. I absolutely love this packaging, and I would hate to display this in my attic. This has to be displayed in my toy room. Not only do they do an amazing job on the front of the packaging, but the side art is great. In the back of the packaging, how they display action figures with the playset, this is really cool. I guess the only problem I have with this packaging is I don't know which way to display it. Do I display it with the art or the action figures? I mean, I don't think you can go wrong either way. I definitely want to pick up some of them skeleton warriors. Those guys look pretty cool, and I think they glow in the dark. But yeah, either way you can't lose. There's a peek of what's inside the box, and here's some pretty cool images right there. I love that. And on the top of the packaging is all the features that this playset has. And let me tell you, it has a lot, and it's going to be fun. And I can't wait to open this up, and I also can't wait to compare it to the original Snake Mountain. Here's the barcode if you want to scan it to see if your Target has one. So let me know, are you excited as I am to unbox this? So what do you say? Let's do this. All right, let's see what we have here. We have the snake. I like that. Look at the mouth opens. Head moves. That's pretty cool. Wolf head. I like that. It used to be a microphone, but now it's just a head. Skeletor's throne. That's really awesome. Great addition to this. The original never had that. Weapons rack. That's different too. I don't think the original had a weapons rack, did it? Platform. There's the entrance door. Like that. Wolf head on it. What else do we have here? Ooh, there's the trap door. That's pretty cool, like that. Here's some extra pieces. The bridge. Extra pieces. This looks like a cage. Pretty cool. What else do we have here? We have some railings for the bridge. Like that. Ooh, look at that spider. That spider's cool. We have a shield. And, ooh, look at that serpent head. That's cool. We also have this other creature, this yellow one. That is awesome. I love it. So what do you say? Let's put this thing together. All right, let's check out this playset and compare it to the 1984 Snake Mountain. Let's do this. All right, here it is compared to the side-by-side to the original Snake Mountain. And man, this thing is massive. Look at the size of it. But it really looks pretty darn close, doesn't it? The colors are even fantastic. But look at, I love this escape area here, and they're like vines, and they're rubbery, which is really, really cool. Look at that. That is cool. And the original one just has this. A little dusty, but pretty cool. The bridges inside there, that's what you see. But yeah, look at the detail compared to them. I mean, like you even see like this vine looks pretty close to that one, doesn't it? And then you have the stairs going up. The stairs over here have a few peg holes on the new one, which is really cool. But look at this like face here. It's right there too. That's pretty cool. And the vines, compare the vines next to it. They're pretty darn close. And let's see, this skull here, look at that. It's like right there, look at. Pretty cool. And then the same here, you have that one, as well as the one on the other side. And the wolf door looks almost identical. This one's flat, and that one has a little sheen to it. And the snakes, I do love the original one. The original snake is pretty awesome. A lot of cool colors in it. The new one, not so much. It looks mechanical. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I think it's really cool, but I do like the original better as far as it looks like a real snake versus this looks mechanical. And it's all one color, but what's cool about it is this is movable. The jaw moves up and down, which is really cool. This is movable here, as you can see. But this one just goes back and forth, the original, like that. But super cool. Look at this, goes a little bit higher up versus that stops there. But you do have the bat symbols on the top. But yeah, look at that. Super cool. They did a fantastic job mimicking the original. What do you think? So that is just the one side. We'll flip it around and check out the front of it. And look at that. Yeah, look. It's making me laugh because it's so close to the original. It is fantastic, man. Let's see, let's compare some stuff. So like even the vines, look at the vines down here. And the vines there, they're almost identical. It's like a claw, looks like a claw. Same as there, it kind of mimics a claw there. Really cool. You have a vine here and you have a vine there. This one's cool because you have some peg holes, some pegs here, so you can stand a figure on it, just two of them. You do have a base here, but check out the chains. Now the chains on this are rubbery, which is really good because the original one, as you can see, they snap off so easy. This has actually been hot glued on, but these are stiff and they break all the time. Here we have the wolf head, but this was a microphone in the original versus this one's not. But the detail on the new one is much better than the original. Still pretty cool though, right? Look at that. This you do have a spider, which can come off, and you can attach it multiple places. And there's like a little peg right there. And actually, I think there's a peg right here too, so you can probably put it like that in some areas on this playset. Let me try to get that back on. There you go. But yeah, super cool. And the mouth, there's a lever inside that you can move the mouth. And same as here, there's a lever, you can move the mouth. But these look like there's like slices through the plastic. probably, I think that's the mic, isn't it? That's probably the microphone.
It's the speaker.
I'm assuming. I'm not really sure. It's been so long since I've used that mic. And this one doesn't have it. But this looks really good. And it's good. I didn't have to apply any stickers, which is definitely a bonus. But yeah, well done. Well done, Mattel. There's no black inside the mouth. Like in here, there's black and spider webs too. Yeah, but that's kind of cool, right? Have some spider webs in this thing. But yeah, let's see. So we have a vine. Check out the vine here. All right? Same there. It's like a claw vine all the way down. Matching. Let me try to get them in the shot so you can see like the claw vine up there as well as on the other side. Pretty decent. This is more flat. This is flat too. It's just dusty. Look at that. Sorry about that. I should have dusted first, but yeah, really cool. I love it. So as far as the side of the mountain, these have like little like hooks that you can lock, which is really cool. Great detail. I love that. Both sides. Now this one is the old press and snap on, which these break off. As you can see, it's kind of, you can see the plastic wearing out there a little bit. I mean, these are still good shape, but a lot of times you find that missing. And I think this is a pretty decent upgrade. But look at all the detail in the mountain. Really awesome. In this one, not so much. Still good detail, but it's more of a flat versus this is all bumpy. Cool. Love it. And here's the other side of the mountain. Much cleaner here. Look at that. You just have like one rod going all the way down versus this one is a little sloppy looking, but still pretty cool. So we're chaining up the Beast Man here. So for me to put his hand through this safely, I just popped off his hand and put it through the shackles and just put his hand back on, as you can see, because I don't want to ruin that. And I bet that's the best way to do it. But it looks really good, don't you think? I did still manage to slip his hand through. But to be safe, I think it's just safer to take the hand off and put it in there. Because we don't want to ruin that. But as far as this one, you see how you have to like push his hand through. And that's why these always broke. Because it's plastic. Hard plastic. Doesn't have much give there. I'm not going to mess with it, but you can see the difference. So as far as the bridge, on this one, you kind of open the playset up a little bit and you can attach it through these holes in this peg on each side. And the same with this. So you close this playset here and you're really not able to do it because you need to put this right here in these little slots there. So you want it open, the playset up just a little bit like that. So that's pretty cool. So I'm not quite sure why these are here. Those holes. I'll have to figure it out. It might be possibly other positions you can do. Let me see it now. If I close this up, I think I can still put them in those two spots. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm not really sure what those are for. Maybe we'll figure it out as we're playing along, or who knows, maybe I will figure it out a year from now. But that's the fun about these play sets, right? Okay, the wolf platform here, you do have a little trapdoor here on the original. There's no peg hole there. But on this one, there is a peg hole. And it doesn't look like there's a trapdoor here. I think it's on the inside. Let's check them out. Okay, as for the original, we're going to pull this lever here, and that opens the trap door so a figure will fall down. So let's try that with a figure. Let's get him up there. Okay, on the original playset, we have a net to catch Beastman here, and we're going to use Beastman again. So let's pull the lever and see it in action. There you go. Pretty good. He almost fell in there. There you go. Let's captured. So for the new playset, we do have a trapdoor right there, but we also have this area where you can put this prison cell, and you see how there's like lips on the side? Those just slide right in here like that, and you push that in. Give me a second and I'll realign it. It's hard to do it with one hand, but give me a second. Okay, here it is, all set up as you can see. Pretty cool. So we'll put a figure on top of here. We'll do Beastman again. Beastman is today's victim for all. He has a pretty cool vibrant colors, so that's what we're going to use him. And let's see what happens. So he's leaning on the door, but hopefully he'll fall right in still. So you just hit this lever here, and he should fall in. Come on. Oh, that's because it's not attached up top. So let me change that. Give me a second. So I'm not sure if it's user error, but I think I have it connected correctly. If you look underneath here, it looks like it's lined up pretty well all the way around. Right? So when I hit this lever, it drops, but it's getting caught on the cage. So you got to kind of push it a little bit hard for it to fall. But other than that, it's pretty good. Maybe it's just a little tight right over here. See how the lip of the cage sticks out a little too much? I think I have it connected right. I mean, there's no other way to do it. Right? Look at that. So I think it's just a little tight right there, so it's getting caught. But it's still pretty cool design. I like it. So let's try this. So we'll open the door. Listen to it. Kind of makes a little creaky sound. And then we'll have Beastman come over here. And he's standing here. He says, "Hey, Skeletor, I'm taking over." So I hit this lever, right, and it drops down, but we'll have to push him down. I want Skeletor. It worked. Kinda. So I guess the one issue I'll have here is now he's in the cage, and so I want to move this cage out of the way. I can't, because I can't lift up this trap door because, oh, there you go. All right, so let's do that. I didn't even know that thing opened. So we'll put this, set this back up, right like that. And we'll put Beastman back in the cage. That's cool. I didn't even know that opened. Pretty awesome. So then we'll slide this back out like that. Come on out. It's hard to do this with one hand. But, so we have Beastman here in the cage. He's got there's no roof, so he could probably escape, but we're gonna put him underneath here. And this has the same kind of design where it slides right in like that. And we'll slide that in, and you can keep him caged up over here. Pretty decent. I like it. So here is a hole here. So what is that hole for, I wonder? I'm not really sure what these are for. Let me know in the comments if you know what these holes are for. But let's check out the acid pit. And here is one of the creatures. This thing is pretty cool. I love these guys. And they're rubbery, and they can go anywhere. Here or here. Same as this serpent. This dragon creature here. It looks like it has a rock right there, but this is a sticker. It feels like kind of like a cardboard sticker. And this is flips up like that for storage, but I like that. That is super cool. And the original one just had a sticker, but look at, there is that serpent and the creatures right there. So let me see here. So we know this, sorry, I just hit the camera. That guy would be that, right? Let me flip that up like that. So that would be him. And who is this guy? Probably the one right next to it, right? Not that guy. Probably this guy. Is that him? Yeah, I'd say so. That's awesome. I love it. Cool. So let's get He-Man here. He's going to battle Skeletor.
Where is Beastman? I know he's not my friend, but I want to rescue him anyways.
Sorry about the bad acting, but here is He-Man, and he's going to go into the acid pit. So check this out. So you take off his lower half, and you can just do that. It just pops in like that.
I'm melting in the acid pit.
That is an awesome, awesome feature. I love it. Look at it. He's even have the expression on his face like he's in acid pit. Pretty cool. Let's get that out of the way. All right, we're going to take this off and we're going to check out the sticker there. So give me a second. Pull this out. I love this cage. This cage is really cool and it's built really good. I just wish it had a cover that you could have. I wonder if this pops off. I wonder if you can take that off and set it there. Probably not. It doesn't look like it has. It doesn't look like it has a place for it to snap into. But that's still pretty cool, don't you think? But check out the sticker down here. We have a spider there and a door leading into another underground passage, and we have a little reptile there with some skull and bones. Check out the other side. Look at the same thing. We have a spider in the corner there and the door, and there is that reptile and the bones. It's like identical, man. Check that out. How cool is that? I love it. All right, so for a new feature, so this one, the original playset has the microphone, and I will put a battery in here and we'll check it out. But for now, we're just going to look here. So right here, we have that battery compartment area. This is your microphone volume and stuff. And let me take this off. And you have it right there, too. This is just a decal, though. But it's the same image. Pretty awesome. This is cool. You have a little peg there where you put this chair for Skeletor, and we'll check out Skeletor in the chair, see how he looks. Give me a second. So there he is in the chair. Not too bad. I mean, it's not perfect. The legs don't really move too much for a seated position, but he's there. He's on it. Let me take it off and I'll show you a little bit closer. See what I mean? So here he is. Kind of sitting in the chair, right? It's just that his legs don't really articulate that way. You can't get his... If you can get his knees up a little bit higher and have him sit. Let me get this staff out of the way. But not perfect, but it looks good. It looks fun, doesn't it? Pretty cool.
He-Man, I got you. You're trapped in the acid pit.
That was a pretty bad impersonation of Skeletor, but you get the picture. Pretty cool. Okay, a few more features to go. So this spider detaches, and you can put him on this peg right here, like that. So he's got a hole in his back side, and you can put the spider right in there. Give me a second, I'll show you. I was wrong. I was trying to put the spider on that peg. You see that one? And that's not the peg. That's actually the backside of the chain. So we don't want to break that. This is the peg we need right there. See it? So we are going to, I'm not sure where that big hole is there on his backside, but we're going to use this one here, and you can hang them like so. And then there's another one right there also. So that's pretty cool. You can put the spider in different spots. So we're going to check out the wolf head, and this just pops off and snaps in just like that. And there's also a hole. Oh, this is where you can put the spider. That's what the other hole is. So check this out. So the spider can also fit at the bottom of this wolf head like that. That's kind of cool. It shows that on the instructions. So let me know in the comments, do you think they should have came with a microphone for this set? Or do you think this is just fine? We don't need this gimmick? Because guess what? We're going to check out this gimmick right now. Let's do this. Okay, I just need to put the battery in here like so. Unfortunately, this is complete except for the battery cover. So if you have a battery cover, please contact me. I would love to finish this playset and complete it with that battery cover, because I have everything else, including the ladder. And speaking of ladder, before we show this mic, this is the ladder for the new one. And this slides right into a couple of spots right here. Like that. And that stays put, which is pretty cool. Let's check out the ladder for this set. Let me find it. I think it fell behind. Give me a second. Okay, found it. Here it is. And look at the size difference. I mean, obviously this set's a little bit bigger, but yeah, that ladder is definitely more appropriate for a figure versus this ladder, don't you think? But let's check this out. So this doesn't really have a spot to put it, right? You just put it anywhere. We'll stick it there. But here we go. Let's hope the battery works. So give me a second. Here it is. Hello. Some feedback, right? Oh, I just had to turn it down. It was up too high. Hello, I am Skeletor. You may not enter. Pretty cool, huh? So I almost forgot to show this one off, and we have the weapons rack. Here's a closer look at the weapons rack. Pretty cool. I like it. It looks like you can only hold 3 weapons. So a shield, a sword, and a spear. That spear is pretty cool, and can fit like that. But yeah, I love this set. Really cool.
Alright, cut. That's a wrap.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, do all that good stuff. Remember, we are all
Geek Strong. Take care, everyone.